Hey everyone, this is Mel. The topic for today is adjectives. So in today's video we will learn about its uses, its functions, its structures, and we will see some examples of them. So let's start. Adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe the qualities or states of being nouns. Function of the adjectives. The main function of the adjectives is to modify a noun or a pronoun so that it will become more specific and interesting. Adjectives tell the reader how much or how many of something you're talking about, which thing you want passed to you, or which kind of something you want. Adjectives, apart from modifying nouns, also act as a complement to linking verbs or the verb to be. A linking verb is a verb like to feel, to seem, or to taste that describes a state of being or a sensory experience. What is used this way? It's called a predicate adjective. Structure of the adjectives. Adjectives are invariable words. This means that they never change and don't change if the noun they modify change in gender or number. Adjectives always go before the noun they modify, although they are invariable. They follow a specific order that is quantity, quality, size, age, color, property, and purpose. We must never forget that order. It's important to remember that some words may act as adjectives, even if they are not, such as past participle, gerunds, and nouns. Comparatives is a special form of adjective. Function of the comparatives. One way to describe nouns is by comparing, so comparatives are used to compare two things to something else. Notice that only two nouns are involved when we use comparatives. Although they may be plural, they refer to only two items. Structure of the comparatives. I will explain to you the rules for forming regular comparatives and also show some basic ways of using them. For the adjectives that have a single syllable and end in E, add R. For adjectives that have a single syllable but more than one vowel or more than one consonant at the end, add ER. For the adjectives that have a single syllable with a vowel and a consonant at the end, double the consonant and add ER. For adjectives that have two syllables and end in Y, change the Y to I, and then add ER. For adjectives that have two syllables or more that don't end in Y, it's not changed, only more is added before the adjective. Examples of the comparatives. My new bike is faster than the old one I had. The restaurant we went to last night was cheaper than the one we went to on our anniversary. Gaby Vallejo's book was more interesting than the last one I read. Sarah is taller than her older sister Jane. The climate in Cochabamba is more temperate than in La Paz. I feel healthier than before I started going to the gym. The music at the Carnival Festival was louder than the music at the concert last month. Quechua is more difficult than English or French. The frappuccino from the cafeteria in front of the university is more delicious than from the university. Superlatives. Function of the superlatives. Superlatives are also used to compare nouns. However, one is highlighted above or below the rest. Therefore, contrary to comparatives, one item is compared to all the rest. Structure of the superlatives. In the structure of superlatives, as in comparatives, some rules must be followed to form regular superlatives. For adjectives that have a single syllable ending in E, add est. For adjectives that have a single syllable with more than one vowel or more than one consonant at the end, add est. For adjectives that have a single syllable with a vowel and consonant at the end, double the consonant and add est. For adjectives that have two syllables and end in Y, change the Y to I and then add est. For adjectives that end in two or more syllables that don't end in Y, most is added before the adjective. Examples of the superlatives. Brazil is the largest country of all South American countries. Marcelo is the kindest person I have met on the internet. Shoes are the most comfortable to wear for running. The barbecue wings that my grandmother prepares are the most delicious I've ever had. She is the smartest student in our class because she made all the English videos. TikTok is the most distracting app I've tried. Adam Sandler is the funniest comedian I've ever seen. The Christ of Concord is the largest monument in Cochabamba. That was the longest series we've ever seen. And finally, it's important to know that we have irregular adjectives and it's necessary that we memorize the adjectives in the table because they don't follow the rules. Them change in comparative and in superlative form. Examples: Coca-Cola is the most beverage brand in the world. Instagram is better than Twitter and Facebook. The Oreo Frappé from the Cafeteria Cocolate is the best of all the coffee shops in Cochabamba. Tropical chicken wings are worse than chicken kingdoms. The university is farther away than my old university. Sofia is the one who got the lowest grade last semester. Cold is better than heat. And that was all for today's video. I hope you can understand more about the adjectives in the comparative and superlative forms. See you soon in the next video. Bye.
Y de rodillas te pido, mujer, que